Welcome to another episode of Wino Wednesday. Today we have Becca and Chris. We invited Chris because he's actually been to this vineyard. We got some lovely bottles from New Clairvaux vineyard in Vina, California, from my dear friend Susie Webb. Thank you, Susie.
Susie.
I appreciate you.
We love Susie.
We do love Susie and her sheep.
And her dog.
So Chris, circa 2012.
2012, it was kind of funny.
Rewind.
Yeah, absolutely. My mom and my aunt and a couple of my cousins came up and visited Mount Shasta where I was at. I go there every year to snowboard, and we stumbled across this winery and we thought we would check it out, and it was really cool because it was like a monastery. It looked like a giant church, and we were like, all right, I'm down with that. Wine, church, I'm kind of Catholic and I'm Mexican, right?
Boom.
Can I say that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can say
whatever.
you're
I mean,
Mexican.
I'm
You
from
can edit out
California.
whatever you don't.
Yeah, exactly. We can edit. So came across the winery, and it was a really nice winery, and it was good. So just happy to be here.
I think it's amazing because actual monks make this wine. They believe that doing manual labor, including gardening, helps them get closer to God in some way. I didn't. Becca, you're the history one.
Yeah, I highlighted that part. That was pretty cool. Like it's something, well, if you get that paper, my cheat sheet down there. So this is expressed by the simple words of Trappist-made products so that in all things they may be glorified by
And what
God.
is a Trappist, Becca?
So today, and how did we say that? Today, Trappist
Cistercian.
Cistercian.
That's
It's spelled
what we
differently.
decided. What
They
is it?
They're the monks.
Yeah. He's saying that we're saying
Trappist
it wrong.
monks.
We agreed it was
Oh, are we
Cistercian.
saying it wrong?
I thought it was Cistercian or something like that.
Cistercian, because
Alexa
there's-
told us.
All right, cool.
We're
Thanks,
not talking
Alexa.
to you. No, we're not talking to you.
All right, yeah.
Okay, sorry.
No, that's basically all. It's just it's by doing this and the way that they do it, it shows their love and appreciation for God. And they want that to continue eternally. So they put all of their fruits of their labor literally into this.
I love it.
wine.
I love it. Okay, let's drink it because we skipped that part.
Do we want to talk about what it is that we're going to be
Yeah, but first we
trying?
have to drink it because Rich
Okay.
says we don't drink it fast enough.
Oh,
He's so bossy.
probably not a problem.
Wait, I'm seeing it. I'm smelling it. I'm swirling it. How do you swirl your wine?
Well, when I
Chris
have,
is actually kind of like a.
well,
He is the wine.
so
in
when I
your
have a
next
stem,
life,
I
think you
usually
should be a sommelier.
put my stem there and do that. But with
Oh.
this, you could easily just do that.
Just this.
Kind
Okay.
of let it
There's
swivel.
no right or
What you
wrong
do
way.
is, if you really want to get fancy, that's the
Legs.
legs, which
Leg
is
it
the
up.
alcohol content.
The
that you'll see.
leggier, the more alcohol, right?
Yep, and then you look at the clarity, and you can. We have a black tablecloth, but a lot of times you want to use white so the light will go through.
11.9%.
Oh, wow.
And you can
look
see
at
the
you.
color, and a lot of times
Oh,
with reds or whites, that's what you
gosh.
do. And then you smell.
Where were you like
Yeah,
10 takes
10
ago or
episodes
whatever?
ago.
I like it. I've been watching your
Way
stuff.
better than Google.
It's
Man.
been great.
Yes.
So then you smell it, and first of all, the smell is really everything. The idea is that what you smell is what you'll be able to taste. So when we're talking about it, you pick up notes of vanilla, honeydew, some lemon. You know, there's this oakiness to it, which is probably how they barreled it. And then you smell it again, and then swirl it, and then you drink it.
And we've already agreed that their description of the aroma and flavor does not match ours.
Yeah,
right?
what did they say?
Yeah,
I think they were-
lemon.
They were
and-
saying this wine is dry.
said apple, too.
And has a toasted oak and lemon composition on the nose and its flavor. What's interesting about this varietal is that this varietal is used for cognac and balsamic vinegar. So when you think about varietal and wines, then the variety is the actual fruit. So not all grapes are the same. That's why you have Cab or Cab Franc, Cab Sauvignon, Merlot. Those are actually varietals of
This would be
grape.
a white balsamic, then,
So-
correct?
I would imagine.
Yeah.
You're the connoisseur.
That's
I'm
true.
not.
When it's
I
chef
would
stuff,
drink
that's your...
boxed wine and not care, you guys. I'm not a connoisseur.
Yeah, but that's pretty good. That's really, and it's 100%
it.
varietal, so there's no blending in it. And that's, having a 100% varietal wine, I don't care what it is very much a good thing. It's a feat. A lot of times you can create wines and you can give complexity to it and character by adding different types of to
like
it.
cooking, right.
So,
Sure.
so when you have something like a wine that's 100%, it's actually a real treat, and it's
Well, and this grape is almost never used alone, right? Rarely seen as a single variety.
What do you think of this? You kind of prefer
I
the white
like
wine.
it. I love it, Susie. Thank you.
one of the appeals of wine is its place in art and historical context and what your experience is. And so a lot of times if you're drinking wine with friends It's all part of the whole experience.
Yep.
So what's cool about this winery, if you're up in Reading or you're going to your next assignment, stop in there because you're drinking wine and you're literally in a monastery, and it's like this cool, like granite, I don't know, rocks. It's really this smooth stone, and there's a garden, and it's like, oh wow, Reading, California. Who would have thought just on the outskirts there was some really cool stuff. So especially with all the terrible things going on in that area, I'm sure they would appreciate the love as far as, you know, coming and checking them out.
This group of monks has been making wine since like literally
Monks
195 AD or something crazy like that. Oh, 1098. Yeah, not 105.
That's
Anyway,
still a long time.
it's a pretty long time. In 1890, they were the single largest winemaking venture in the world. So these guys know what they're doing.
That is crazy, yeah.
You can tell.
Isn't that crazy?
It's very crisp.
Sweet.
I like it.
I like it. I agree.
Yeah, a little bit of cheese, a little bit of this, but who are we kidding ourselves?
Every
We
night.
don't need the
As
cheese.
as a Californian, especially grown in the wine region, we always think that wine is its meal in itself. Like, you really don't need to accent it. You want to church it up all
fully
you
support
want.
that statement.
Yeah.
Fully support that statement.
Bigger the glass, the better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's always my pet peeve when you go to a restaurant and they give you this huge glass and then they fill it up to here. I'd rather have the small glass up to
And
here.
fill it up to here.
Feel like I'm not being cheated.
I think you
But
guys are
that's
doing
what's wrong
pretty
with
good. You
America,
guys should
so.
be. And really, I never believed in sipping wine. I think you should smell, and I think you
And then
should
chug.
put a large amount in your mouth, swirl it around,
Really?
then exhale before.
Oh,
yeah,
look
as
at
soon as you
that.
swirl it around, now exhale after you swallow, and you should like.
That's how I drink tequila.
A lot of times it gets rid of the alcohol that you initially experience, and it'll lend itself
That's
to
how you drink
flavors.
tequila.
So
Never
sometimes,
tried it with wine.
yeah, for
But that's
so
how
for
somebody
Good.
taught me to drink
Yeah.
tequila.
that's how you drink Scotch too. For your novice people that can't figure out Scotch yet, Scotch.
Oh, Scotch.
Baxter, sophisticated. Ooh, put your pinky
out.
pinkies.
All right, Susie. Thank you so much.
Cheers,
I have to go pick
Susie.
up my
This was
child.
great.
Cheers.
Thank
Game
you.
over. I'm going to chug the rest of this at home.
Oh, do it.
Okay,
do
cheers.
it. Do it. Cheers.